Welcome to the Rising Spivey Show. I am your host, Miss Chanel Spivey. I have a wonderful show for you today. As always, we have Mr. Brian Hampton in the building for the Lifestyle Entertainment Report. Now, you know I'm always representing the ladies. I'm a woman by default. I just have to. But this episode is for my fellas. I've been talking to a few guys about what they're looking for in a good woman, and I'm going to share with you today what I have learned. I have Mr. Anthony Tilghman in the building, the hottest photographer in all of D.C., possibly the whole East Coast. Natasha Brown from Think Brown Inc. is here, and Shamir Smith, the best makeup artist ever, is in the building. You're in for a treat. Thank you. Stay tuned. I have Anthony Tilghman in the building. He is a very, very, very popular photographer in the area. He's into marketing and fashion, and I'm so happy to have him on the show. Welcome, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being on your show. I'm happy you invited me. Thank you so much.
No problem. And I want you to tell me about the amazing things that you're doing. And one important thing I think that you can share with us and for all the aspiring entrepreneurs and entertainers, public figures, about PR. We were having a really good conversation about that and branding ourselves, right?
Yeah.
You have some experience with that. You started off with Glenn Jackson.
Yes, I have. I started with working with Glenn Jackson about, I think, 7 years ago.
And those of you who don't know, Glenn Jackson is, what is
Well,
exactly
Glenn Jackson is the founder of Glenn Jackson, the agency, which he's a producer and founder of the Golden Scissors Awards, which he's known as the king of hair because he does a lot of hair shows all around the world, actually. Mm-hmm. And he also started, he created a platform for beauty professionals in this whole area. Mm-hmm. He gave back over $1 million to the beauty industry alone. So, it was a pleasure working with Glenn for the past 7 years because he gave me a chance when a lot of people in this industry didn't. I walked up to him as a regular guy, just asked him to just give me a chance to help him market and brand his show. Mm-hmm. And, he gave me a chance. So I created, helped create that platform of marketing and exposure to the D.C. metropolitan area of the Golden Scissors Awards. I was the person that coordinated with the media,
What got you into photography? How did you switch lanes like that?
Well, I kind of eased on photography because I used to work with so many photographers. About 2.5 years ago, I used to hire photographers, and I know a lot of photographers, like personally, they like a lot of my friends, and they really wasn't like focusing on what I was focusing on as far as like the image. Like I work with so many models and, dealing with Glenn and other clients that I just got tired of seeing the same type of pictures. Everybody has the same type of pictures. You got your booty models, and I just get tired of seeing the same pictures.
Can we talk about the booty models? We talk about the Facebook and Twitter models.
It's a miscommunication on what it takes to be a successful model, especially in D.C., because D.C. is a big area as far as women in general that want to be models, and people think that you could just wake up one morning and say, I'm a model, and you create a Twitter page or a Facebook page, and you talk to your friend who says he's a photographer, and he takes pictures of you, and you're a professional. It doesn't work like that. It's Tyra didn't one morning say, hey, I'm about to do Victoria's Secret. Hey, I'm about to start my own show. She built her brand.
Mm-hmm.
and models have to learn that this is a business. It's not a game. You can't just be a model overnight. You have to jump into it. You have to learn it, And
is there a place for the behind picture models?
Yeah, I mean
outside of
everybody.
King magazine.
There's outlets. You got your high fashion models, you have glamour models, you have beauty models, you have hair models. You have over 10 different types of modeling that you can do. And in this area, which is a high glamour model area, which is glamour, because you're not tall enough to be a professional runway model, but you're short enough to be a print model as well as like a glamour model. But see, this area is so unique because short models are doing runway. They do runway shows, and tall models are doing urban modeling. So it's a misconception in this area on what a model generally can do, and it's not the fault. It's the fault of people who lie to people and say that they do photography for so many different magazines, and you got your photographer that tells, hey, I shoot for King or I shoot for Smooth, and you haven't even been in any issue in your life, not even on accident. You know, and models don't research these people, and they just say, yeah, I'm shooting with this guy that's shooting for King, and then her friend probably like, which issue did you shoot for? I don't know, but you know, I'm going to be in that magazine. You know, you're not. Anthony Tilghman tour, which is like, you know, kind of like an introducer to me. Who is AnthonyTillman.com? You know, the brand, the person. So I took myself on a tour. I paid for it myself, by the way. It was over $20,000. I went to Tokyo. I went to Vegas, LA. Went to major award shows all around the world. And you know, I just wanted to create a marketing platform for myself to kind of introduce people in other areas of the United States and overseas about me. And
were you also raveling your design, your fashion?
Well, elegance wasn't really started yet. You know, I was really kind of working on elegance. You know, elegance is still brand new. It's, you know, something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to have a clothing line of myself. So I really just, you know, wanted to just take that step back and just learn about the business before I jumped out there and started a clothing line. So I kind of just, you know, worked with my seamstresses and, like, you know, clients and contacts, and just learn about the business rather than just jumping out there doing it. So elegance is still new, but we have been working on our spring 2011 collection now, and we just finished our fall collection, which is like a creative collection that we put together just for promotion for fall. So, you know, we're not really selling it yet, but we will be selling it in the spring 2011 collection on the website.
So what is the website? How can people get more in tune with Mr. Anthony Tilghman, the brand?
Well, you can always visit me on my website at AnthonyTillman.com. You can Twitter me at Anthony Tilghman, Facebook Anthony Tilghman. You can pretty much just Google Anthony Tilghman and just kind of see where I've been, you know. And like I tell people, I'm not the best photographer, but I don't want to be known as the best photographer. I want to be known as a great photographer, not the best one. Because, you know, and one thing I like to do is I like to tell people that I like to give back to charity. You know, every year I got a $1,000 scholarship, which I give away to help, you know, youth to get into college. Because, you know, one thing about me is I never had that chance to kind of get that college education that I really wanted to. You know, I was so in a rush to be successful that I just took a step back, and but now I want to help other people get the education that they need to be relevant. So, you know, and right now I'm working on this big campaign with Charity Water to donate money to charity. So I'm giving up, you know, I'm doing this big campaign where, you know, you can donate to Charity Water. mycharitywater.org/Anthony Tilghman, and you can kind of, you know, donate money and help people in other areas get clean drinking water, because that's important for me, because you know, we have the privilege of waking up every morning with clean water, and people in other countries and outlets don't have that type of luxury to have clean drinking water or nothing. You know, everybody believes in something that they feel in, and I believe that through my outlet I can help other people grow and be photographers, be models, be entertainers, be rappers. You know, I help others help me. And that's one thing that we all do, is we have to network and, you know, help each other to get where we all want to be in life. And that's successful because, you know, everybody has a talent, and that talent is of themselves.
I know that's right. I hate when I say that too. I know that's right.
I say that a lot too.
I know, that's why I don't like saying
I know that's right.
I know that's right. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're going to make sure they got the website, and people, please get familiar with this guy because he's doing amazing things. Stay tuned.
I'm Chicken Wan Wan.
You just had to add that.